Hello, Karen here, Emerging Soul Tarot with your daily read. Oh, got the Shaman's Oracle today. Again, if I can get hold of them. Okay, let's see what we got going on today. Okay, Hunter of Paths. So let's have a look what our Hunter of Paths is saying. There he is. And as I say, I'm always searching. He's hunting for the hunters. Hang on, got them here. Oh. Here it is. Sorry, people. Only took me about a minute to find it. Okay, I am the Hunter of Paths. I track the way through the complexities of life, seeking pathways for those who call on me. I lead you by the best way I can find, avoiding dangers and wrong turnings, seeking out the quickest route or the longest, whichever will benefit you most. I help you in times of uncertainty and when you feel lost or abandoned. Whatever the circumstances of your journey, with me at your side, I can help you find the best way forward. So that's beautiful, isn't it? And I mean, the times are really complex at the moment. Relationships are complex. Globally, it's complex. And we have a complexity in us that we have to navigate. So this is the energy to call on if you're navigating any of those aspects of life. But we do, we do need pathways to follow in that sense. Pathways to how best to achieve our goals, find the right course of action, because there's a lot of turnings and decisions to be made. So this Hunter of Paths is leaping onto the back of a creature with a long neck. Perhaps it's a giraffe. But the meaning of that is there's a clear view in every direction. So it's about clarity of vision, whether that's an inner vision, if you need clarity within, which we often do, or a clarity on your way forward, or a clarity to see through what's going on in the world, in any situation. So we'll pull some Shamanic Healing Oracle and see what's there. I know personally I often need that Hunter of Paths. And sometimes we need it when we've got a myriad of opportunities in front of us and we're kind of unsure which one to take. Although I'm very much of the view that it doesn't really matter, because whatever path's taken, it's the heart it's taken in. Yeah. So that heart of compassion, really. And if you lack compassion, which some of us do, especially in difficult situations, you can draw on that energy to bring in the compassion for the person's situation. Okay. Right, here we have it. So we got slow but steady, letting go and new beginnings. Yeah, see. So I'm thinking with this, we do need to take that slow and steady movement forward. There's no need for us to rush choices, decisions. Even if you're feeling pressure from outside sources, people not understanding your path or the direction you're taking, we can afford to be compassionate to ourselves firstly and go slow and steady, build good foundations. We can rush ahead with things, and then the foundations are not solid and you get one thing and it all comes crashing down. And then we have the letting go and new beginnings. So sometimes in order to go on a new path, we need to let go, and that can be letting go of expectations, letting go of the outcome of where you're going. You know, not having that fixation on an outcome. It can also mean letting go of people, situations, or thought patterns, emotional patterns that are really not good. And we're coming up to this eclipse, so excuse me, all about letting go. And you'll probably find this week, you know, there may be pathways, inward pathways, where you get the realization of things you need to let go. And as I say, there can be that clarity with this path. Sometimes this energy can bring you a clarity about a situation or a person that is kind of a bit tower moment, you know, where you're, oh my goodness, I haven't seen that before. And you see a person or a situation in their blazing glory and it's not pleasant. It's happened for me this week. But yeah, it's that sense of letting go of the things that, you know, that have drained you emotionally, physically, mentally, even financially. To let go of those things, to find and make space really for a different path. And that's no easy thing, you know. If you've put a lot of energy into a project, creativity, into a situation or a person, it's very difficult to let that go. It incorporates a sadness, you know, a sadness for not gaining the outcome you wanted, or having the harmony and peace with a person. Sometimes I recently have had to let go of something, you know, that I just really wanted peace and harmony but it doesn't work sometimes, and sometimes we have to open our heart to this situation or person. I just have to let them go and go on their own unique soul journey. And I think in these times where the energies are changing and we get this clarity, these epiphany moments, you know, and they build up and we find that clarity, you know, situations, pathways, people can turn out to be not who we expected, yeah. And that does bring sadness, but, you know, if you're being drained energetically, emotionally, mentally, it's kind of a good idea to let it go so that you can, as I say, find that space for these new beginnings, you know, because we are in cycles. There are creations, situations, people in our life for a cycle, and sometimes we need to let that go to begin and make space for that new beginning. You know, new situations, new creations, new situations, new people in our lives. Yeah. And the things that are most expansive to our growth, most supportive of our growth, we need to see where energetically things are not supportive, or people are not, or situations are not supportive of our growth and haven't got our best interests at heart. And like I said, that can be really difficult to admit even. It can be painful and sad, but take it from me, it's the best thing to do. It's you know, it's look at that on the bottom, it's all good. It's not compromising your authentic self. Sometimes we can compromise our authentic self, you know, because the fear of losing. But when you can speak your truth and you can be your authentic self, it's then letting that person be who they are. You're not trying to get them to fit your mold. You can just let them go, or let the situation be as it is. It is as it is. That kind of attitude. Okay, I won't rant on anymore. I'll pull us a daily healing card to wrap it up. And I think this eclipse, you know, we are getting that clarity, and we are getting that insight to what is gonna deepen us, broaden us, grow us, develop us, mature us, and what's not. And we've just got to be a little bit what's the word, sharp, you know. I can't find the word. We've just got to take hold of that and take direct action with that. But obviously it'll be different for everyone. It's general, so it's just a reflection for us to look coming up to this release time. What do we need to let go to make way for those new beginnings? Okay, so you've got this as your artwork. It says practice speaking positively about others, people and events, especially the future. Yeah. So we need to be able to, even if we've been upset by somebody, we really need to be able to, you know, not spend our time on wasting our energy on bitter words. We just need to find the light in that difficulty and move on. Okay, hope that was helpful, and lots of love to you all. Bye bye.